So, I guess I've been living under a rock because for the last 2 weeks, you guys have been submitting videos to the Deboss. I figure with only 2.5 hours left, why not give it a go? Challenge accepted. So what I got behind me over here is my 1979 Camaro Z-28, which I call a Cursemaro for obvious reasons. I got this car about 4 years ago in Michigan. Somebody tried to convert this thing into a drag car and failed miserably. So when I got this thing was beat up, used, and abused. So with 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears going into this thing, it still breaks down all the time on me. But it gets me to power tour, it gets me on road trips to Lake Superior, which is about 6 hours away from my house. So far, so good. This car has gone through a couple different motors. It originally came with a 400. Sadly to say that this is not the original 400. I do have the 400 behind my truck. This is actually another 400. Right now what's in there is kind of sad to say, but it's a 305. So I've actually de-hot rodded this thing. But hey, you throw a 305 in, the car kind of becomes reliable as much as it can be. So that old dog's gonna come out fairly soon, and it's gonna be replaced with this 400. So this is a 509 400 small block Chevy block. It's been decked, it's been honed out, it's been bored 40 over. Anything and everything that I could have done to this thing has been done to this block as far as machining goes. I do have a brand new Scat cast iron crank for this thing, Lunati 6.0 rods, and Keith Black hypertectic pistons, because on top of this block right here, I'm gonna mount up some AFR heads, and this thing's getting a roller cam. So hopefully by some point this year, when we're allowed to leave our houses to go have fun, because I still have to leave my house because I still have to work, but it is what it is. Hopefully at some point I get it done. It is a factory 4-speed, and it is also a council delete car, which is fairly rare, so I wish I could get a hand on that build sheet so I could actually see that option on there. Hopefully all this stuff blows over and we can ride this thing out to Power Tour 2020. So as it stands right now, I would say it's more original than anything. Once this sucker goes in, it's gonna be still somewhat original. I haven't done too many upgrades. I've just brought basically everything to stock just to make this thing drivable. I'm gonna do a lot of upgrades to the drivetrain once this thing goes in, so I don't end up crippling the rest of the drivetrain. But yeah, this is a great idea. I'm enjoying it. I have about 2 hours to edit this footage and submit it to you, Rich. So yeah, later. Oh yeah, since we're on the subject, you gotta do some essential burnouts.